Daytime baseball in Philadelphia. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Cleveland Indians. Jared Eichhoff starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Rajay Davis heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He is a big part of this offense, and right now he's among the leaders in the American League in the run scored category, so look for him to make an impact on this game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gaddis moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cody Anderson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third,
Hanley Ramirez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Marlon Byrd will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Yan Gomes will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Runners on the move for second. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Franco is there for it. 1 away.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Francisco Lindor is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Juan Uribe steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Franco has it. A step on the bag for 1. Carlos Santana will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Around third and being waved on home. In to score, the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Cody Anderson gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Evan Gattis will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Michael Franco will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Normally, when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Batting 6.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Indians 2 and the Phillies 1. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Second baseman number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's double number 3 so far on the year. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Michael Brantley in time to first, and there are 2 away. Marlon Byrd will dig in. He singled his first time around. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Tribe. They lead it 2-1.
Leading off
Cesar Hernandez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. The pitcher, Jared Eichhoff, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just got a piece up the line. Santana scoops it up, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. So striding in, Peter Borges, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up packing. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. High and deep to left center field. Brantley going back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
The left fielder, number 11.
Evan Gattis now standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And he lays off for ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Ranging back is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Yan Gomes is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Francisco Lindor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Juan Uribe is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 4-2. Maikel Franco is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Freddie Galvis is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection.
And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, this place has a reputation as being a launching pad, and it ain't hard to see why. That's already 3 balls that have left the yard so far, and I would doubt sincerely that'll be the last.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the box, Cameron Rupp. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this is pretty strange, guys. He's thrown a first pitch strike to every batter he's faced, and yet he's obviously struggling quite a bit. He's throwing strikes, but they're just way too hittable.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. Bunt still on here with one away as he puts this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
He's set. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. Borges last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Borges has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Joey Butler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Butler.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter.
Rajay Davis will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Josh Tomlin is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Tomlin.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Davis. He's got it 1 away.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Evan Gattis is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down. Jason Kipnis will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Marlon Byrd stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
2-1. Hit hard toward the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Freddie Galvis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Right side. Kipnis has it, and a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting,
Cameron Rupp will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
On the ground to third. Uribe's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting,
Cesar Hernandez steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
now batting, catcher,
Jared Eichhoff will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
now batting,
Odubel Herrera strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get Yan Gomes will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And as Yan Gomes hits here, many know that he's established himself as one of the better hitting catchers in baseball. But some may not know that Yan is actually from Brazil. Definitely not a country known for developing baseball talent. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. To short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting, shortstop,
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, strike 1 with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't.
Off stuff late, but these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. They just look lost up there.
Juan Uribe will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still 8-2. Peter Borges Steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. One out, nobody on. Hit to short. Lindor is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11.
Evan Gattis will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brantley ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up. Carlos Santana will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Lonnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Rajai Davis will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Brian Shaw will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Maikel Franco Steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. It's there. He got him.
Wow. Made it look easy.
Freddie Galvis gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bird sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Cameron Rupp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Cesar Hernandez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Jared Eichhoff will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Brantley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Line towards center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. Jason Kipnis will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And you know he wants this complete game, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if a walk right here might be the end of the line.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Michael Brantley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Gaddis ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, this has pretty well been an afternoon to forget so far, but at least he's going to get something positive to show from an individual standpoint. Maybe pad those stats a little bit as he gets a good pitch to hit here, and he really gears up on it.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you gotta make him put it in play.
Looking up is Borges. Gone! Back-to-back homers. And that dinger puts him 2 short of the 200 mark for his career.
Yeah, you know, some guys will lie to you and tell you that they're just out there playing day by day, not thinking about any of those particular milestones. They just want to get a W for the team. But the truth is, you do know when you're approaching those milestones, even the minor ones. He's keenly aware of how many home runs he's got.
Tom Cameron will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Borges is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next,
with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Ground ball right side. Hernandez is up with it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do them some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.